Hi guys, it's your girl Anna here. Hope you're all well. I'm coming on here today to do a very long video because, you know, I've read for hundreds of people and a lot of people are asking me certain things like, you know, how do I cleanse my home? What kind of crystals do I use? What is this manifestation thing that you're talking about? You know, how do I do this? And, you know, a lot of people are just asking a lot of questions and I can't obviously give these answers through my TikTok, like I can actually, but I mean, it will be like a certain amount of time. And I thought if I put this here on YouTube, it will be here forever. And that way you guys can go back on here and then check it out again if you need to. So, I mean, I'm going to cover a lot of topics. I'm talking about crystals, cleansing the space. I'm talking about tarot. I'm talking about my personal spiritual experiences. Today is the 26th of December. It is my birthday today. I am 40. So my 40 years of my experience in my life. If you're interested, then please stay tuned. And if you're not, then, you know, see you when I see you, or, you know, whatever. Anyway, so if you want to tune in, please, and you want to stay, get yourself tea, coffee, some biscuits, and chill, because it's going to be quite a long video. Anyway, so I don't really even know where to start, but I've made a list. I guess I'll start from the beginning. So this is about people talk about manifestation. How do I manifest? Think about it really carefully. We are souls. Without the soul in this physical body, this is just a dead vehicle. It's like, think about a car. Without the person inside the car, this vehicle will not move. It works the same way for the soul being inside this vehicle. This is the reason why from heaven we are born to earth, and we are in this 3D world to give love, receive love, to learn lessons so our soul can transcend to the next level. And we're here as healers, artists, builders. You know, healers could come in the form of psychiatrists, therapists, nurse, masseuse, people that work in the gym. I class them as healers because you help make people's lives better, feel better. These are healers. So healers can come in any kind, any way, shape or form. You could be a person that gives advice all the time, giving advice. You could be a tarot reader. You know, anything that is out of love and light that you're doing to help others grow and transcend. Help, the helper. That is a healer. So loads of you who are watching this, you are healers. You could be healers because you give advice to the loved ones, your friends. You could be a healer because, you know, if somebody is in a horrible situation, you're already there helping them out. So if this all sounds familiar, then you are a healer. You know, a healer doesn't have to be just somebody who puts their hands around you and, you know, people think that it's people that are saying prayers and whatever and just, you know, potions. And it's not like that. A healer comes in any shape and any form. And again, it could be a masseuse, it could be a personal trainer. You know, these are healers. People who help other people survive and live. And, you know, now I'm just waffling. So that is what a healer is. A healer is somebody who helps. Artists, you know, people forget that we are souls having a human experience, and from heaven we come here to the 3D world to learn lessons. And then have you never asked yourself, why are we here? I bet you a whole lot of you do. Why are we here? Why did I come here? What is my purpose? I don't have a purpose. Everyone has a purpose in this world. Everyone has a purpose. Everyone has touched this earth plane for a reason. If it's for a minute or for decades, years, decades, whatever, you are here for a reason. You play an important role in humanity, whether you see it, feel it or not. You know, we all have a blueprint of our life, a blueprint of, so before we come, it's like we look at a life review before we get here, and you sit with the divine, and divine is going to show you, okay, so listen, you pick the person that you want to be, because I'm somebody who firmly believes in reincarnation. People ask me what religion I am. I don't have a religion. I'm no religion, but I'm all. So it's like, and the reason why I say this is because if all religions are supposed to be peaceful and are supposed to lead to the light and lead to love, why are all religions at war? Ask yourself that question. Why is one better than the other? If you are in a religion and you are of love and light, and you do good in the world for the people, and there's no competition here, because you're supposed to respect all religions, be respectful of each other, because at the end of the day, if all religions lead to that one source, why are we trying to act like one is better than the other when all religions is supposed to lead to the one source? We are all under this earth plane together, under one umbrella. We are under one umbrella, learning life, learning about life, making mistakes, learning from our mistakes, making more mistakes again, and learning from our mistakes. We're here to learn. This is what we do. There is no wrong that we can do. If you did make a wrong move, there's a lesson learned in there. Nothing is for no reason. Everything is meant to be. And people find it hard because I say to them, you pick the life that you pick this life that you live. And some of them go, well, I've lived a really hard life. I've had an abusive situation. I was beaten. I was this and I was this. And I say, so was I. What else you got for me? Some people say I've been attacked. I've been hurt. I've been mentally and physically damaged, and some way or some form we are all hurting. We're all in pain. Hurt people hurt people. Ever heard of that saying? Hurt people hurt people. Always have empathy and compassion. And it's so hard because as humans, we already straight away go to the negative side of things. When things go wrong or somebody hurt us, we go to the bad side, the negative side, F you and that person is this and that person is that. Has anyone ever thought about why that person is hurting you? What is behind that person's reasoning to hurt you? What people think, do, and say, it's got nothing to do with you. The only thing that's important is how you react to the situation. It's how you react to what's being done. You can either waste all your energy swearing and stressing and punching people and punching bags and whatever. You can waste all that energy, and I've done that, and it's so draining. And I'm not talking about punching people, but I have lost it to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna knock you out, yeah, and it's just like, it's so energy draining, where I would take the step back. I've learnt in the 40 years, okay, not the 40 years, I mean, from when I was 8, I started getting mad, and so I can say 40 years, more or less. So it's like, you can either react, because it's your reaction at the end of the day that's important. So how are you going to react to a bad situation or a bad person? This is up to you. This is the beauty of having free will, because God, divine, the universe, whatever it is that you believe in, that one source, because we are under that one umbrella. God, divine, the universe blessed every single human with free will. Free will is a gift from divine. Free will is you have the choice to do or to not do, to say or not to say, to choose. This is what free will is. So if you choose to say the things that you say because somebody was horrible or evil towards you, that's your choice. But for me, I've learned in the 40 years that that's very energy draining. Very energy draining, where I look at the situation and I think to myself, you know what, hurt people. Let me find some empathy for this person, because this person is like real bad. And I've got some really horrible comments. And you know what? I think to myself, you know what? They don't know yet. Everyone is going to get there eventually. Everyone is going to get to their destination eventually. You can go in the straight road, or you can take a couple of turns here and there, but it doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, the destination is still the same. from heaven we are born here to the 3D plane, and when we've lived our lives and learnt our lessons and give enough love, and we've done our part here, we go back home. It doesn't matter how you get back home, whether you were murdered or you died in your bed or you died of natural causes. It doesn't really matter. From here we go home. We go home. Some of us, because there are levels, there are levels when we leave this physical body, in where we may stay, and then we can transcend. It really depends on you. It depends on you. Now, oh my God, there's so many things I've got to talk about. I don't even know where to begin. So I can say that because I've had a near-death experience, as did my mother. And when I say the near-death experience, I'm talking about, walking through that tunnel of light. No, sorry, start again. Floating up out of your body, looking at your 3D body, and then feeling like, hold on a minute, that seems like it's the dream. Why do I feel like I have no more pain? I'm floating up out of my body. I can see what's going on around me. I can feel everyone's emotions and energy, everybody in the room, and not just everyone in the room, but the whole planet. And there are a few people that I know that have had a near-death experience, and it's like, oh, I have to write something down. One moment. So it's like, yes, it's like, so the near-death experience is you float up out of your body, you see what's going on, you're connected to every human being in the world, you can feel the emotions of the loved ones, even if they're in a different country. You can feel everyone's pain. You can see the life, review of everybody in the room, where you're like watching yourself being operated on, and you can feel the pains of everybody. And on YouTube, there is he's called Anthony, I can't remember the surname, I'll link it below. But what he does is he talks to all these people about their near-death experiences and how we all saw the same thing. And these are people from all over the world, different walks of life, right? And having that same experience of the white light, going through the tunnel, seeing all the people that we love that's passed away. And that's because we go home. When we pass away, we go home. Sometimes our job here on earth isn't finished, so we have to come back into the 3D, the heavy body, this world. But nevertheless, it is what it is. So it's so much to cover and so little time here. But in a nutshell, when we pass away, we go home. What I've learned from all my experiences, from my near-death experience, from my mum's near-death experience, from all the books that I've read, because when you have an experience like that, you're going to start to read about it. And then you realize that there is more to life than just what you see in front of you. It is not just going to work, paying bills, being in debt. Some of us are living in the street. None of us, there's enough abundance out there in the world for everyone. I don't understand why there are people that are homeless on the street. I don't understand why there are children who don't have any food. It doesn't make any sense to me. There's too much abundance in the world for everyone to have a slice of the cake. It makes no sense to me. And when we know that there isn't, we're here to help and to heal. And there are a lot of us out there who are trying to help, the world, a lot of us. And those are the healers out there, those are what I call the healers. And the whole soul having a human experience, it's like I don't know if I already said it or not, but just think about us like a car. If the physical body is not in the car to move the car, it is just an empty vessel. It's the same way for the human body. If the soul isn't inside this vehicle, we're just an empty vessel. And where does the soul go? The soul goes back home. And then you have that life review again. That life review is all the things that's happened to you in your life. And not only that, you will feel and see the things that you've done, that you've said, and you'll also feel the emotions of the people that you've either made happy or that you've hurt. You'll feel their emotions as well. And there'll be no judgment over there from the angels, because there are archangels. There's no judgment over there. It's you're your own judge. Yes, because God divine, the source of love and light, is forgiving, is loving, and is caring. And I know this because I've had my near-death experience. My mum's had her near-death experience. A lot of people that I know have had near-death experiences, and it all leads to love. God is not a jealous God, from what I know, what I experienced when I left my physical body. Because when you die, where do you go? You go home. Some people are left in limbo, and this is the reason why we have ghosts here, because some people do not want to move on yet. Some souls do not want to move forward because they don't know about the divine source. Some people who were cruel and evil in this life are so afraid to go on the other side, and are so afraid to go to the light because they're afraid of going to hell, right? But from the things that I've learned, from the lessons that I've learned, because I've never experienced that low vibrational energy before, in terms of, you know, I don't know, like murderers or you know, just all those low vibrational people who do really evil things. They stay at the lower level, and that is until they can learn from their mistakes. The lower level is just being trapped here in this world and not being able to move on, which is why we have spirits, ghosts. People call them ghosts. It's spirits. There are low vibrational energies, and I'm not stupid to not know that this exists, because if there are high vibrational energies, there are low vibrational energies. Now let me tell you how powerful you are. Every single one of you are watching this. Thoughts become things. Before the pen existed, this was in somebody's mind, and now it's turned into reality. Thoughts become things. You understand? Nothing just comes out of nowhere. It becomes a thought, and then it's created. Now, people want to manifest abundance, money, then manifest it. But you need to be in alignment. Being in alignment is heart, mind, body, and soul in sync. Heart, mind, body, and soul in sync with each other. Because if your heart is saying, yes, I'm going to have it, I'm going to have the things that I want, I'm going to have the abundance, the health, you know, the love, I'm going to have it all. But then your head is going, yeah, but am I though? Is it going to happen? And if it does happen, if this goes wrong and that goes wrong, this is not in alignment. Your heart is saying one thing, your head is saying something else. This is not in alignment. Heart, mind, body, and soul has to be in sync with each other. Why? Because it will send out an energy frequency, that you send out to the ether. Now, remember, think about energy like this. Energy is like air. You can't see air, but you know that it's there. So energy is like air. What you think, what you feel, what you say is an energy frequency that you send out. What you send out, you get back in. So make sure that you're vibrating at the highest possible level. Well, I can't vibrate high because I'm homeless, or I'm on the street, or I'm this. I know what it's like to sleep on the streets. Just put it that way. So all I'm saying to you guys is, what your thought process is going to create into your reality. If you're thinking of negative situations all the time, this is an energy frequency that you send out. It's a low vibrational frequency, therefore attracting low vibrational energy, low vibrational situations, low vibrational people. And if you keep saying to yourself, why does this keep happening to me? It's because you need to change your mindset. And this is where Becoming Supernatural comes in, by Dr. Joe Dispenza. Pause it if you need to write it. Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about how powerful the mind is and how we can manifest anything we want into our reality. We can also manifest the bad things because we keep thinking about it over and over and over again. Another amazing book that talks about the same thing as Joe Dispenza, the Tibetan Book of the Dead. This is by the Dalai Lama. Believe in it, don't believe in it. If you don't believe in it, click off. But if you feel like there is something here that touches the heart chakra, then I'm telling you now, this is the place to be. We also have 7 chakra points in our body, which is the other thing I wanted to talk about. The 7 chakras are wheels. It's like a vortex wheel within the human being. You have the crown chakra, you have the third eye chakra, you have the throat chakra, you have the heart chakra, you have the solar plexus chakra, you have the sacral chakra, and you have the base chakra, which is just where the genital area is. Now the base chakra, the first three chakras, which is the base chakra here, the solar plexus, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus. This is the lower levels. This is all related to money, the ego part, I would like to say. If those are not in balance, or those the chakras are not in alignment, that's when things could go a little bit array. Yeah. Is it array? I can't remember, but it will go out of flux, is what I've learned from the lower chakras. If you are working on the lower chakras, this is somebody who maybe likes to have a lot of sex, always thinking negatively, and attracting that back to you. This is very 3D. 3D is the 3D world, the world that we live in. This is a very earthbound energy. But if you work from the three chakras going up, the four chakras going up, heart, throat, third eye, and the crown chakra, this is working with the higher vibrations. Work from the heart space. The heart represents love, compassion, empathy, and if you can work upwards and speak from the heart, love, compassion, empathy, and speak upwards to the throat, love, compassion, empathy, what will happen is you open yourself up for divine to give you love and light messages. And then you open up your third eye. The third eye is the most powerful tool. It's the pineal gland. You can Google this, the pineal gland. Now, you can detoxify the pineal gland by drinking distilled water, by drinking a bit of, is it vinegar, apple cider vinegar with a bit of water, because that will detoxify the pineal gland and open it up. Meditation is amazing. I do 20 minutes of meditation every day, and I tell my mother and my daughter I'm going to meditate for 20 minutes. And if any of you two bother me, I take my meditation very seriously, yes. If I do not meditate, everything goes wrong. I wish somebody had told me this when I was 20, yes. I'm 40 today. I wish someone told me this when I was 20 years old. People turn to drugs, people turn to alcohol, but no one told me to meditate. I wish somebody did. Meditate for 20 minutes a day. And a lot of people say it's really hard to meditate, Anna. I know. Because when you're meditating and, you know, people think you sit there going, oh, this is not meditation. Meditation could be you going out in your garden, just sitting in Mother Nature and just listening. What am I listening for, Anna? Listen to the wind in the trees, listen to the birds and the bees, and just watch Mother Nature do its thing. Mother Nature is there to hold you up. Release what doesn't serve you anymore. How do I release it? You visualize white light from heaven. Everyone knows what heaven is, and it doesn't sound like a bad place, does it, guys? So visualization is very important. Visualize white light from heaven, cleansing your whole body all the way down to your feet. Breathe in that white light from heaven and release it out. You don't need to live this mundane life. And let me tell you about angels and guardian angels. They are everywhere. I wish somebody had told me about this when I was 20, again, even younger, because I cannot live my life without my angels. No way, no how. And I used to be like, angels, really? And then I thought, I have to put this to the test. So it started out really small. It started out with parking. I lived on a one-way street, and for 3 years, I've lived here for 5 years. For 3 of those 5 years, I could never get parking. And one day I was sitting in a disabled spot for like 2 hours, and I was like, oh, I'm getting really irritated with this. And I was like, right, guardian angels, if you are there, if you really, really exist, I want parking outside my house or on the other side of the road. And I've told this to a lot of my clients. I've now used that line for 2 years. Yeah, 2 of the 5 years I've used that line, and I've never not had parking. I'd have probably had to wait about 5-10 minutes tops, but never 2 hours. And I'm always waiting for 2 hours. For years, I've always been waiting for 2 hours, an hour and a half. It's just long. And then when I did that, I was like, all right, this is a bit weird. Ask and you shall receive. You know, what I've learned is that guardian angels, archangels, they cannot intervene in mankind. unless they've been given permission by that person, because God, divine, the universe, has blessed every single one of us with free will. If you do not ask, you will not get. Don't take my word for it. Put it through the test. I would lose things. Listen to this, guys. I would lose things in the house. And I'm getting really frustrated. I get myself back into alignment and I say to my angels, my guides, guardian angels, archangels, please help me find my keys, because I've looked everywhere. I don't know where it is. All of a sudden, I'll start walking. It's not because I remembered anything. My feet will just walk to somewhere in the house. And there it is. Every time. Every time I ask, I get it. It's crazy. You've got nothing to lose, only things to gain. But just remember, everyone is assigned from birth till death. Everyone is assigned a guardian angel, your own specific guardian angel. My guardian angel is called Astro. How do I know that? Because in meditation, I got myself really relaxed and I called my guardian angel to come towards me in love and light and to tell me your name. And the first name that comes into your head, it doesn't matter how silly you may think it is, and I'm talking about clearing the mind, yes, guys, not being stupid and not messing about, really clearing your mind. Get out of your ego mind, tap into the heart space, breathe in the white light. And it might take some time, because it took a while before I got to know my angel, but it takes some time. Get into your center, get into your space, stop thinking about the laundry, how you're going to come up, pay the bill, get out of your ego mind, and always tell your mind to shut up. Tap into the heart space, get out of the ego mind and think positive thoughts, positive situations, and invite your angels to come into your space and give you a name. And when I did that, I got Astro, and I knew it. Now it's like, when somebody calls your name, you turn, right? So now when I call my guardian angel Astro, you call that angel by their name, they're going to turn, look at you, and you don't even have to finish your sentence and they're already there. This is like insane. It's crazy. But there are different angels out there. There are archangels. Now the archangels are the ones that come into the physical world. You know, I mean, I've had experiences there that this is just another video. It's crazy. I would, just for a quick example, something would go wrong and I'd have to make a phone call. Like, let's just say my washing machine broke or something. And then I would say, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is the angel of strength and courage and protection. And then Archangel Raphael is the archangel of healing. He's usually the archangel of the heart here. So archangels are the very powerful angels because they can come here on earth. They can disguise themselves as normal people. So you could go onto the train one day and then, you know, you're thinking about an archangel, and then, you know, this human being sits in front of you. Actually, there is a story there. That's why I'm saying it. Let me tell you the story. So there was a woman who was afraid to go out, and she finally picked up the courage to go out. She got on the train and she said to herself, Archangel Michael, please protect me on my journey home. And then this massive guy came onto the train and sat opposite her and basically said to her, hi, how are you? And she was like, hello, I'm good, thank you. Really weird. And there was something about him that was very tender and very kind. And then they started to chit chat. And then she said, what's your name? And he said, my name is Michael. And then she was thinking, hold on a minute, that's a bit weird. Anyway, as her journey carried on, she got to her stop, and Michael said to this woman, yep, I'll walk you home. And she's thinking, I don't feel like I have to worry about this person. There's something, because intuitively, we're all intuitive, all of us. Even if you think you're not, you are. Intuition is the heart, is the gut. If you feel it in your gut, trust your gut, because your gut is the intuition, it's the soul, it feels right. There's nothing about a situation that feels wrong. Have you ever walked into a space and you got goosebumps and something feels really off? she didn't get that feeling. She felt amazing with this man called Michael. So Michael was like, yeah, I live here too anyway. I walked, what road do you live on? And then Michael says, oh, I live on this road. And she goes, oh, I live there too. And he was like, okay, I'll walk you home. So Michael ends up taking this woman to her door, and she got home safely. This is what I'm saying. Archangels are so powerful. It happened to me. I was like, oh my God, this problem is stressing me out. And I was like on the phone trying to fix this washing machine. And I'm like, please, Archangel Michael, I beg of you, just let this run smoothly. And then an operator picks up and he's like, hi, Michael speaking. How can I help you? And I was just like, huh? I mean, these are signs and symbols. You got to watch out for signs and symbols, guys. Because if you don't, that's just your problem, isn't it? Oh, I look out for signs and symbols all the time. So this is what I'm saying. So you've got the guardian angels. The guardian angels are assigned to every human being, whether you believe in it or not. I don't really care. They're assigned to you from birth till death. And when things are going awry and things are going wrong in your life, they're standing there going, asking for help. Ask me for help. Ask me for help. You don't have to do it on your own. They are standing right beside you right now. So what do you have to lose? Nothing. You have more to gain than to lose. Next, manifestation list. People are like, what is that? And I'm like, a manifestation list is all the things that you want. Write it on a list. Write a list of all the things that you want. Abundant in life, abundant in financial stability, in my job, abundant in life, abundant in health. And make sure that when you put these lists, when you write a list, make sure that every word on this list is high vibrational, because words are very powerful. Words is your tool. If any of you do manifestation, you'll know that the law of attraction works with the voice manifestation. What you think, what you feel, what you say, you can manifest it into your reality. So be careful of your thoughts and your feelings and what you think, because souls can hear what you're saying and what you're thinking. Vibrate up always, guys. Manifest good things. Now the manifestation list has to be positive words only. Don't put things like, I want to get out of debt. Debt is a low vibrational word. I want him or her to not cheat on me. Cheat is a low vibrational word. Put things like, I want the person that I love to only have eyes for me. You know, good things, good words. So manifestation list is very good. And when you do a manifestation, always burn it under a new moon or a full moon. Now, I can't tell you January's one, but there's a full moon on the 30th of December, guys. Get writing. What do you have to lose? Nothing. More to gain. Manifestation list is such a good thing. It really works. It's actually quite scary how it works. Anyway, like I said, you've got nothing to lose, more to gain. Burn the manifestation outside in your garden or at the front under a new moon or a full moon. Now, you can go on Google to find out when the next full moon and when the new moon is. But 7 p.m., 8 p.m., burn the list. I say around 7 p.m., burn that list. And then just let it go. Because people, what they do is they manifest. They're like, I've been manifesting like crazy. Yeah, but you've got to manifest, see it, say it, feel it, and send it and give it to divine. Because what a lot of people do is that they manifest, but they hold on to it. They don't let it go. They continuously think about it. That's not letting it go. Let go of what you're manifesting. Let go of your dreams and your wishes. Let it go so divine can take it from you and concoct a plan of how they're going to get it to you. That's how it works. If you're holding on to it and you keep thinking about it, it means it's still with you. You haven't let it go. Let it go, guys. Cleansing your space. I've done a lot of talking, haven't I? It's already 33 minutes and 28 seconds. Cleansing the space. Palo Santo wood. It's a holy wood. Google it, find out what it is. Burn it in your space and say a prayer. Say a white light prayer. Things like angels, loved ones, divine ancestors, draw close to my house, cleanse my space. No negative energy is welcome here. I only ask for love, light, peace, and abundance in my space. I don't want any negative situations, any negative any negative anything, and visualize literally white light from heaven cleansing the space of your house. Also, sage is very good to burn. White sage, Amazon. Palo Santo, Amazon. White sage. Now, a lot of people open their window when they sage, but I like to make my house real smoky. So I close up all the windows, say my prayers, make my mother and my daughter breathe in the white sage, cleanse their body as well. Fill my house with white light and love. All negative energy are not welcome here. I sage all the corners of my house. Oh, my house is smoky enough. I then open up the windows for all that negative, stagnant energy to go out. That's how I sage. Also, I use a singing bowl. You might have seen this high vibrational pitch. Negative energy cannot stand it. And I notice that every time I do that and I get into a meditative state, I travel. Don't even get me started about travel. Astral traveling, the soul coming out of the body. Have you ever asked yourself why you sleep? Have you ever asked yourself why you dream? When you go to sleep, your soul, there's like an invisible cord. It's like the etheric cord. It connects your soul to your body. Why do we sleep? We sleep because we go to the other side. Our soul, our body sleeps in the bed, and our soul goes up and learns lessons. And we are connected by an etheric cord. This cord is connected to the physical body and your soul, and we can go anywhere. For a lot of people, it's called astral traveling. You can go anywhere. You think about it, you're there. You can just go up the road and get a license plate number. Again, I'll link the channel below where all of these doctors and scientists have actually experienced these spiritual things. So they say that when the soul comes out of the body, when you're asleep, what happens is you learn lessons on the other side. You pave the way for your future on the other side. And what I was saying earlier in the beginning is that you pick this life. You pick this life. You have a review. And I look down and I'm with divine, and they'll say, right, do you want to go back down there and have another experience to learn lessons, to transcend your soul to a next level? Because it's all about transcending. It's all about learning lessons and growing, you know. So do you want to be Annalisa and my soul? Because souls are all the same color. Sexless as well. This is why in the stomach the fetus either turns into a male or a female, because the soul is a sexless soul. There is no color. When you peel off the layer of physical skin, all of our souls are the same color. Black, white, Indian, everyone is one. Our souls are all the same color. So when people are like racist against one person, for me, I don't like this, because at the end of the day, peel off this layer of skin, our souls are all the same color. It's as simple as that. So the soul, again, as I was saying, learns lessons on the other side. So I could go down. I'm up in heaven with divine, and they're asking me what experiences do you want to have, and I could say I want to be, you know, I don't mind being annalizasouza, and yes, but you're gonna have to go through the 4 open heart surgeries. They're gonna be all 9 hours long. You're gonna be battling to fight, to stay, to go, to stay. You know, do you want to have these experiences? You know, it's going to teach you certain lessons. It could teach me about empathy. It could teach me to have faith. It could teach me about compassion. This is why you pick who you are, the vessel that you are today. You're learning some sort of a lesson, and it's always to grow, to transcend that soul to the next level, whatever the situation may be. This is why we're here, to learn and to grow. And just remember, we're all going to the same place. We're all going in one direction. We can turn into different roads, but the destination is still the same for you and I. Remember that. So you can vibrate up, manifest good things, or you can keep on thinking about all the things that's happened in the past, all the sad, bad, deceit, lies, betrayal. And what you do is you're feeding that energy and giving it more energy, and then you're going to make it manifest into your present future. Who wants that? Bless the past, send the situation, the person, the people, love and light, and keep it moving. If they're low vibrational energy, if they're energy vampires and they suck the light out of you, detach your energy from theirs and keep it moving. Always keep it moving, guys, because life moves forward. Nothing stays stagnant. Tomorrow is a brand new day. Bless the person, the situation, send it love and light, and detach your energy and keep it moving forward. That's the best way to do things. I also wanted to say about cleansing you. So Palo Santo and sage and the singing bowl is good to cleanse your space, but I also love to use a tuning fork. Now, when I put this tuning fork against my ears, it is said that the tuning fork aligns the chakra. This is once again very high vibrating tones. If you could hear this, guys. It is so relaxing. I cannot tell you. So just saying. This is a good book to get. 44 Ways to Contact Your Angels. Amazing book. I read it. I love it. I send it out to you lot. This is by Jane Wallace and Liz Dean. This is 44 Ways to Contact Your Angels. I ain't being sponsored by these guys. I just feel that sharing is caring. Again, the Tibetan Book of the Dead, amazing book. I still haven't got through it yet. It's crazy, but it's amazing. Dr. Joe Dispenza, I wanted to highlight a few things. It turns out I'm highlighting the whole book. Another amazing book. This talks about the chakras, the 7 chakras that I was talking about. This talks about changing the mindset to change your life. Everybody has guides in their life. The wisdom from a spirit guides. Everyone has a spirit guide. I don't care whether you believe it or not. I don't care. And if you don't believe in it and you're going to leave negative comments, you can go, because you're going to get blocked. I don't need any negative people or situations here in my channel. But this is a good way to contact your guides. Guides guide you, obviously. But again, ask and you shall receive. Dr. Joe Dispenza, again, this is a doctor, a very intellectual man, but he learned about spirituality and he combined both of them. So he's done researches, he's done studies, and with the studies that he's done, he's able to, a lot of people who's had terminal cancer have managed to cure themselves. And modern medicine, yes, but modern medicine can only take you so far. This man tells you how to cleanse any ailments that you have just with the power of your mind. Because thoughts become things. The power of your mind and meditation, very important. Dr. Brian Weiss, Many Lives, Many Masters. Oh my God. I'm going to pause it if you want, guys. Amazing book. Dr. Brian Weiss. He's a doctor. He is of intellect, very of the mind. And when he does past life regressions, for those of you who don't know what past life regression is, it's you going in for therapy and then he puts you under hypnosis and then he talks to you about deep, dark feelings. Some people have been cured of heights because of a past life situation. Some people are afraid of heights and they don't know why. And it could be because in a past life you fell out of a plane, or you were in a building that was burning and then you jumped out of the window, and that's the reason why you're afraid of heights. Some people are afraid of the dark. Why? Because in a past life, buried alive, and it's still within that blueprint of your soul, and you bring it here into this current life, which is why past life regression and meditation is amazing. You'll see things, feel things, hear things, and that's a form of releasing. So Dr. Brian Weiss talks about past life regression. It's a true story. It says a true story of a prominent psychiatrist and his young patient, and past life therapies that changed both of their lives. Now, as he was doing this past life regression for this woman called Catherine, what had happened is she got into a state of absolute relaxation, that she was open enough for the guides to speak through her. And this is a doctor, yeah, so he doesn't tamper in like this magic or anything like that. He's just doing a past life regression, putting somebody under hypnosis. Anyway, with Catherine, what happened was she got into such a deep meditative state that the guides were able to channel her. And Catherine doesn't know anything about Dr. Brian Wise's past life experience or any experiences that he's had in his life, but she managed to tap into the soul of the son, his son that had passed away as a baby. She would have never known that. It's not publicly known. It is now because he's put it in his book. But before this book was written, he only wrote this book because of Catherine. And with the past life regression, so if you suffer from any anxiety, if it's anxiety of water, heights, I'm always like, I'm afraid of everything, I don't want to go out, anything like that, there is a deeper rooted issue. So past life regression is brilliant, but you would have to go to somebody who's fully qualified, somebody that you can trust to get you into that hypnotic state, and somebody who's professional. Do not do it with somebody who's unprofessional and who doesn't have the right. But past life regression helps a lot of things. So Dr. Brian Weiss, get the book. He talks about this. I mean, I would love to do a regression, because I feel like I regress by myself anyway. So I've seen things, feel things, hear things, especially after my open heart surgery. The last one, I was 31 years old. I started to see amazing things. I started to feel things. I started to realize, you know, there is so much more to this life than just meets the eye. It's not just working, going to work, paying your bills and your debts, and then retiring at 75 when you've got bad arthritis, and then, you know, you can't do anything. No, life is about love, living, being happy, manifesting the things. There's two, you know, they say sky is the limit. That's not true. It is limitless. Abundance is limitless. Crystals, guys. You wanted me to talk about crystals. So this is my crystal pot here. Oh, God. So, also, there is a Judy Hall. I'm not being sponsored again by these people. Sorry. This is by Sarah Bartlett. The Book of Tarot. This is like the Bible Book of Tarot. It is amazing. It gives you all the tips that you need for anyone who's trying to start tarot. It's amazing. And there you go, just in case you want to pause it. The Book of Tarot. Now, tarot is just divination tools to help you tap into your intuition, to make you think and feel things. And, you know, for those people who say tarot is bad, who didn't believe in tarot, and who's saying, you know, it's the work of the devil, you know, those people who don't know, who are not well, who don't know, are afraid, and that's okay. Stay in your lane and let us stay in our lane. You do your thing. If what we do offends you, then you just move aside, because no one is troubling you. So, you know, people are afraid of what they don't understand. I work from love and light when I use tarot. It really depends on the person that who's reading you. As long as they're coming from a place of love and light, and they leave you better than the way they found you, that's the most important thing. So first I want to talk about the lavender. Again, I'm not being sponsored. It's just something I use. It's amazing. Lavender essential oils. Put this in a diffuser. It cleanses the space. It cleanses your energy. I even put it on my shirt sometimes, and I sit there breathing it in, and it burns my nostril hairs, but I love it because it's like it rewires my brain, like the brain, whatever it is in the brain. It's like it cleanses the brain, and I'm wide awake and I feel amazing. So essential oils, this is the one that I use. I love it. Pause it again. Nice one. And then crystals. Crystals are good for grounding and healing. I'm crystal crazy. I have shungai on my neck. I have fluorite on my hands. I've got the Hamza, the Hamza hand on my my arm, and then I've got all the chakra crystals here. This is very cleansing as well. I've got another, where is it? Here you go. It's like the evil eye, to keep the evil eye away. Thank you, sister, for giving that to me. So let's talk about some crystals. Selenite. I'm selenite crazy. I can't get enough of selenite. Selenite is the angel stone. It cleanses your area. Let me tell you something about crystals first and foremost. All crystals are grounding and healing. That's first and foremost. But they all have their own element. Like, they all have a specific thing that they do. So with the selenite one, it cleanses all the crystals. It cleanses your space. I use it to cut the cords, the etheric cords. So let's say I'm going out one day and I'm around a really negative person, like in Morrison's or in a shopping center or whatever. I just use this to cut the cord and visualize and ask my guides to cut the cord. I don't want any negative energy, and I actually see negative energy, like disappearing away from me. Visualization is very important, guys. I didn't realize this. So selenite is a very good one to get. There's also the Crystal Bible, which I wanted to get the book, but I can't find it. It's somewhere in my cupboard, and I've got hundreds of books in there. But the Crystal Bible, it looks like this. It looks like this book, by Judy Hall, and it's the Crystal Bible. I think there's volumes 1, 2, and 3. There's hundreds of crystals, out millions, billions of crystals out there. Anyway, selenite is a good one to have. Lapis lazuli is a good one to have as well. Lapis lazuli, it's blue with like diamond bits in it, gold bits in it. Lapis lazuli, this is given to me by one of my best mates. Lapis lazuli is such a good crystal to have, because if there's anyone that's ill wishing you or wishing negative vibes on you, lapis lazuli is like, it's an energy field that is wrapped around you, your home, and if anyone's ill wishing you, it will just basically bounce off of you, your home, and it goes back out to them. As is shungai. There's a flower of life in there, guys. Google it if you want to know what it means. So shungai is a very good good thing to have. Citrine is very good, as well as pyrite. This is fool's gold. This could bring in money. Citrine and fool's gold attracts abundance and money to you. If you want to get citrine, they say that you've got to put it at the left corner of your house, so by the door. So if the door is behind me here, you've got to put it on the left hand corner of your house to attract the abundance, to attract the money. Now when you get that the Crystal Bible book, it will tell you exactly what to do. But citrine is a very good money to attract money. If you want love in your life, love in your home, you can wear rose quartz. Rose quartz is very good for cancer patients as well. I like to wear it to the skin. Rose quartz is very healing. It attracts love and healing. They all attract love and healing. So this is very good. This is the heart chakra. You can wear rose quartz around your near your heart. As with oh god, what is this? Jade. Jade is a very good crystal to have. Emerald, Archangel Raphael's stone. This is emerald. This is good to open and cleanse up the heart chakra. So if you wanted to meditate and you wanted to place all the chakra colors on you, and you lie down on the bed and just meditate, very good for cleansing and to unblock all to unblock all your chakras. Shiva Lingam, this opens up your psychic abilities, as does the what is this one again? I got lapis lazuli. Green aventurine, this is also good for money, good for the heart space, good for cleansing. We've got hematite here. Hematite is a good crystal to have. This is a protective stone, protects your home from negative energy, negative forces, negative people. Black tourmaline is also, all the black crystals are protective crystals. I said all of them are, but the black ones are the most protective stones. I have black tourmaline and black shungai all over my house, on my windows, to protect and keep out negative energy. Amethyst. Amethyst is one of the most popular stones out there. Amethyst crystal connects you to your psychic abilities, very protecting, very grounding. It opens up your intuition, very, very, very good. Dalmatian jasper. Dalmatian jasper, if you've got like problems at home with your family, always having arguments with your kids, or your kids are very argumentative, Dalmatian jasper is amazing to have around you. If you want to sleep and you want to sleep very well, lapidolite. Lapidolite is a very good stone to put under your pillow. To be fair, any crystal is good to have under your pillow. Try not to mix the crystals though, because I think I must have mixed lapis lazuli with my emerald, and I traveled, and I woke up the next day and I was like, I didn't sleep at all. It felt like I was traveling and I didn't have any, it was just crazy. I felt so tired. It was like I didn't sleep. It's like I've been to the gym. But anyway, if you want good sleep, lapidolite and citrine actually is very good to put under your pillow. Clear quartz crystal. Clear quartz crystal, also very well known. I get this from Amazon or the Psychic Tree on Instagram. I'm not being sponsored by them again. This sharing is caring. Clear quartz crystal amplifies the energy, cleanses the energy. Now, you could sleep with this in your room, but it will amplify the energy around you, which means you might be traveling a lot. So that's up to you. Red carnelian. This is good for all the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This keeps you grounded. This keeps you feeling good. This is also a protective stone. Like I said, all of them are very good. Very, very good. Let's see what else is there. There's so many, guys. This is shungai. People are like, it looks like a stone. Well, it ain't a stone. This is amazing. This is what I have on my windowsill. This protects and keeps away negative energy from me. Oh God, I can't remember what this one is. We have... what is this one again? This is for the period, for you ladies out there. Chrysocolla. Chrysocolla. Chrysocolla is good if you have really very heavy menstrual cycle, very heavy periods. Put this in your bra. Every time I go out, I put them in my bra. When I go out, clear quartz crystal. Opal crystal is also good for connecting to angels, your guides. Opal crystal. This is a very good crystal to have. I mean, guys, there's so many. I don't even know. Celestite is very good crystal. Beautiful crystal to have as well. This is to connect to the angels, to divine. So many. There's so many. If you want to know exactly what they all do, I just get the Crystal Bible. It's so good. Oh, Tiger's Eye. Very good for strength. If you're looking for strength, Tiger's Eye is a very good crystal to have. If you're feeling like, oh my God, I'm going to do a speaking today and I need to find the courage, Tiger's Eye is a very good crystal to have. Again, you can Google all of these. All the information is very good. Shiva Lingam, very powerful crystal. This also opens up the psychic ability. It helps you to tune into divine when you're meditating. You can hold it while you're meditating. Very good crystals, very good. So, I mean, there's so many, guys, and I don't know. Blue agate, another great crystal to have. Again, this is protective stone. Connects you to divine. And, you know, I have so many more, and I'm still collecting them. I would like to have a crystal shop at some point in my life. Dream journals. Anytime you have a dream and it's really weird and you're thinking, what does that mean? I noticed that when I dream journal, it's like messages from divine, from the other side. And what will happen is what you dream about could come to pass here in the 3D world, into reality. So you could have dreamt something, you're like, I swear I dreamt that, and now it's happening. It's like that. So it's like they're sending you signs and symbols and messages through your dreams. So it's good to dream journal. I have a dream journal beside my bed. So when I wake up in the morning, I'll put down what I remember, because people tend to forget their dreams. And what happens is when you continue to dream journal, you'll start to remember things. And then it will happen into the 3D world. It's crazy. Crazy. Too many things. The power of words. What I said earlier. I have a water glass bottle in my kitchen. And what I did is I dilute my water, distill water, boil it, and then filter it through glass, because I like glass only. So in this glass bottle, I've actually put the words happiness, love, abundance, health. And what happens is it's like a psychological thing. When you go for that bottle, the first thing you're going to see is love, health, abundance, whatever word you want, as long as it's high vibrational. I can't remember who it is. I think it was Dr. Chung. He tested vibrational words. And it's like he tested it with water. I can't remember exactly how it goes, but he put like really horrible negative words on one glass bottle of water, and then really beautiful vibrating high vibrational words in another bottle. And that water with the negative word was muggy and it was horrible, and you couldn't even drink it. And then with the other one where it had love on it and really high vibrational words, the water was sweet, it tasted good. And so it's like a subconscious thing, but it's like when you see the word, it changes your mindset. So it's something that you see and you say. So every time I see this bottle, which has health, abundance, and love on it, I see that, I'm drinking it, and that's already something that I'm seeing. So it's an energy frequency that I'm now putting out there, because I'm seeing it, reading it, saying it, and I'm putting it out there. So it's an automatic programming, no longer low vibrational. Talked about the books, so try that. Glass bottles, distilled water, boiled water, and then filtered into the glass bottle, and put positive words on your bottle. What do you have to lose? More to gain, right? It worked for me. My spiritual experiences, I have spoken about that already, where, oh no, I have talked about that already, where the whole tunnel thing, and you know, the near-death experience where I've had my 4 open heart surgeries, nearly passed away, wasn't supposed to live past 10. I'm 40 today. It's very good. It's also good. You know, I had a choice to come back or to stay, but it was that I had to stay because I needed to preach the word of the things that I've learned. Now, for some of you, you're going to think this is a load of crap. And for most of you, you're going to be like, you know what? This rings true to my soul and my heart. Let me give it a go. I have nothing to lose. Signs and symbols. Signs and symbols from divine, from your loved ones, guys. Ringing in the ears. Beep. Continuous ringing in the ears. I mean, get it checked out first to see if everything's okay there. But what I've heard is that high-pitched tones are from the angels, divine, connecting to you. Sometimes you don't understand what it is. Ask for signs and symbols. Ask your guides and your angels to draw close to you and give you signs and symbols. Signs and symbols could come as in the form of repeated numbers: 11, 11, 22, 22. Feathers, butterflies, rainbows on the wall, rainbow anywhere. You might see the word rainbow on your phone, dragonflies, black crows. People are scared of crows. Crows represent manifestation and magic. White doves, white birds. These are all signs and symbols. And we see it all the time, but we don't pay no mind. We don't pay it no mind. The flickering of the lights. This is loved ones on the other side trying to get your attention. People automatically turn it to, oh my God, there's something negative here. Why do we always go to the negative aspect of things? I don't understand why people do that. It makes no sense. But anyway, it isn't. It's just loved ones trying to get your attention. And once you just make sure you do everything under love and light, and ask your angels and the archangels to protect and watch over your home. What do you have to lose? Nothing. The ringing in the ear is what I was saying. I hear ringing in the ears all the time. And I know it's my guides and my loved ones trying to talk to me, trying to let me know that they're around. And I'm like, you're going to have to speak a bit more clearer because this high-pitched tones is not something I understood. But the more I asked, the more I got, the more signs I got, the more signs and symbols I got. The other thing is, there was a day when the ringing was so loud, and I said to my angels and my guides, I was like, guys, you're gonna have to tone it down a little bit because it's very loud. You know what, in fact, can you just turn it off, just please, just for a second? And from the pinging, beep, it disappeared. So I think it was about 5 minutes later. I didn't like it. I didn't like the silence, and I told them to come back, and then they came back. So I'm hearing it right now. It's a continuous ringing in my ear. You hear that because you're more connected. Your soul is more open to receiving messages. Some people do find it annoying. Me, I can't live without it now. It started this year even more strongly. I've been doing tarot for 5 years. It's something I was attracted to when I was 16. I was only doing it for friends and family. And then people were like, you know, you need to start doing this because you could help a lot of people. So I did it for free. I did it for free for a year. But obviously I have bills to pay. It was taking up a lot of my time. And so I charge. So guys, again, if you want a reading, email me. My email is in the description box below. I tried to give as much information as I can for my 40th birthday and my 40 years of experience with divine and without divine. I hope this has helped you in some way. I love you guys, and I'm sending you so much love and light, and I will try to make more videos like this. Again, if you have any questions, put it in the description box below. Send me whatever you want to send me. Make sure it's of high vibration, guys, okay? Because if it isn't, you're going to get blocked and deleted. Okay. Love you guys. Namaste.